Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Miss Robertson, and I am getting ready to go to my dance class. And a couple of students have been saying, please, we need more weekend wisdom. So here it is, coming at you on this very rainy Saturday. So I had, as I was brushing my teeth this morning, I had the idea of what I wanted to talk to you guys about because, you know, for the month of October, we were doing the mindset activities, growth mindset versus fixed mindset for advisory. And I thought this was a great example of having a growth mindset because as my current 7th graders are all too well aware, or actually maybe you're not so well aware, maybe you're just thinking about it from your point of view, but I'm going to tell you my point of view. I've been having a really, really hard time in the classroom. You know, don't get me wrong, I really love my job and I love what I do, and I think I'm very, very lucky to be able to be an art teacher. I mean, what a great job that is. And it's just been a little tricky with, you guys are great and one-on-one and small groups. You're super fun and super sweet, and put some of you all together and the overall chemistry of the group is wow, chat. It's like I don't exist sometimes. So it's hard. That's not an easy thing for a teacher. So instead of being like those kids and they this and they that, I even talked to you guys about this. I was trying to employ a growth mindset and not think, you know, this is how it is. And, you know, the kids are like this and I can't control them and whatever. So I tried to look at what I could do. What strategies can Miss Robertson put in place that might change things? And because by Wednesday of this week, I was just like, oh my gosh. And this never happens to me. It really never happens to me. I mean, so rarely where I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to work. Does not happen to me. So Wednesday, when that happened to me, I was like, oh boy, yes, this is like SOS, emergency. we gotta get this figured out. So, you know, I don't like being a punisher and delivering consequences and whatever, but, you know, just clearly letting you guys know, okay, again, these are the expectations. You know, when I'm talking, you have to be listening, don't be fooling around, you know, whatever. You guys know, you heard it a million times, what it feels like already. And so I let you know, okay, this is a new day and we're moving forward. This is what I expect. I'm just going to write you on the list and I'll keep going, whatever. So that seemed to help. I thought the classes were much better. Although I did give out a lot of lunch detentions and we had that one big session. And I still have more that if you didn't come to lunch detention yet and you were on the list, don't worry, you're going to come. Because I wrote down the reasons why and I wrote everything on that list. But the other thing was changing our procedure of coming into the room. So instead of, you know, lining up there, but coming in and just all being seated, oh my gosh, that was something that I had total control over, and it worked so much better. I think you guys would agree. It was a lot easier for you guys. I hope, I mean, it seemed like it. I made it a lot easier for you guys to pay attention. And I I don't know. It seems like it was just two small little things that I did. Because that was another thing. You guys were talking about the key cards from last year, and, it just seems like a lot of hoops to jump through and a lot of extra work, to be honest. And I want to just be able to do my fun job of teaching art and connecting with you guys and us having fun conversations and you having fun conversations while you're working, and that's what it's about to me. So two small things, and it was like Wednesday was the darkest of night and then Thursday there was a little sunshine, and by Friday I just felt like it was a totally different thing. So my point, and coming back to growth mindset, is instead I could have just given up and said, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a terrible year, and but all right, there's something I can do. What can I do? I did two small things, and everything felt a whole lot better. So when you're feeling discouraged, and when you're feeling that this is too hard and I can't do it, yes you can. And are you making the choice to think about whatever the current problem is, whether it's I want to do better on my report card, or I don't want to get yelled at by my mom, or anything, any problem. Think about what the issue is and how each of us, we have a lot of personal power in how our environment feels. You can contribute in a positive way to your environment and help things be better, or you can contribute in a negative way and add to the badness of a situation. I think I said to one of my classes, it was my advisory, when we were talking about the field trip last week that we took, if you're not part of the solution, and what can I do personally, not like he did this and that one, I'm not the only one and look at them, but what can I do to make it better? If you're not part of that solution, then you're part of the problem. So I want you all to give that some thought and really consider how much power you have, and what do you want your actions to say about who you are, right? Do you want your actions to say, I'm a good person? Do you want your actions to say, there are all kinds of, I don't think there's just like a good person and a bad person. This is a little aside. There are behaviors, and repeated behaviors paint a picture about who we are, but it's never too late to change how you operate in the world. You can always make a new choice, and for better or worse. So I just want to encourage you to be positive, be a force of good energy in the environments that you're in, especially Miss Robertson's classroom, and how you are in your family group and how you are with your friends group. Try not to perpetuate that gossip or be mean, or be good. Do the right thing. Be someone you can be proud of. I think before you act, if you say, is this something I'm going to be proud of? Is this something that's going to make me feel good about me and how I am and how I act? I think that's a good question to ask before we make some of our choices. So there it is, Weekend Wisdom. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. So have a great weekend. Bye, guys.